And we back with the Breal Show. This is Mr. Heen. And we finna be talking about Cali stores for this one. Pretty much we got a list of stores. And we finna start with the worst store and go to the best store. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Yeah, you don't have to think too hard about this first one. We're gonna start with a number 10. Yup, you guessed it. It's the Dollar Tree. Every time I walk into one of these stores, the tension is so tough. Man, it's always a mean, mugging, mad dogging, tough guy every time.
I'm super tough,
These
man.
These stores aren't the cleanest, and they got the angriest customers. I don't know why they customers so mad. Every time I go in one of these stores, customers is yelling at the employees. I'll beat your ass, I'll beat your ass. Goodness. So we're going to give him a 10. Go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, coming in at number 9, we got Superior Groceries. And I actually like Superior Groceries. It's a good store, but the danger level is still high. I don't know if you noticed, but every Superior Groceries pretty much is in somebody's hood. Somebody's hood. But I like the store because it's pretty clean. They have great meat. I love their meat. No homo. And they have security guards there. Not saying that security guards is going to stop anything from happening if it happens, but it still helps with the overall vibe of the store. And they're a pretty good store. I'll give them a 9. Let's go ahead and move on. Now, for this next one, we're going to drop down to number 7 because we all go to Walmart. We all need Walmart. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care if you're poor. I don't care if you're in between. We all can use something from Walmart. But at the same time, we all have a horror story about Walmart. Everyone has had something messed up or weird happen to them at a Walmart. But let's talk about the atmosphere. It's kind of not the cleanest. The security guards are only outside, so it's kind of weird. And you already know it's the tough guys that be in Walmart all the time. So we're going to put them at a number 7. Special video just for Walmart another time. But moving on, Food for Less, we're going to put them at a number 5 because you got to think it's a little rowdy at Food for Less at times, but not everybody goes there. It's a smaller store. It's not like we need Food for Less. It's there. We'll use it if it's there, but we don't really need it. It's I compare this store to like a Winco. Winco didn't make the list, but it's Winco and Food for Less are very similar, small stores. I'll give them a 5. We're going to move on to the next one. Now, for this next one, we got Stater Brothers coming in at number 4. It's an interesting store because in California, half of the Stater Brothers are on decent parts of town, and the other half are on not so decent parts of town. But what I will say is I've never, ever been to a dirty Stater Brothers. They're all pretty much clean, have a good meat department. But Stater Brothers is one of those stores where the prices start to change. They get a little higher when you go to Stater Brothers. The prices change. Just like our next store, the prices are a little higher. Next one coming in at number 3, we got Target. Now, Target's really the upscale Walmart. They got everything Walmart has. They're just more expensive. They got the hot food section. They got the clothes. They pretty much got everything Walmart has, just more expensive. But that's pretty much all it is to Target. I'm not gonna spend too much time on them. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Now, coming in at number 2, man, we got Vallarta, man. I ain't gonna lie, this is a great store. It's a great store. Now, first, they got the best meat. No homo, but they got the best meat. They produce section, all they fruits and vegetables is all super fresh. They got their own farms. They don't use the same farms as everybody else. And then get this. They got the jewelry section. You could buy jewelry in there. Real gold. Get your gold cleaned and all of that. Man, Vallarta is the business, man. I get my gold cleaned there all the time. Vallarta, man. Number 2. Now, coming up in last place, but also first place, we got the most upscale store of them all. This is the most upscale you can get without paying a membership. Because they got places like Costco, they got places like Sam's Club, but you don't have to pay for a membership here, and they're super upscale. Everything in there is like a third more expensive than everywhere else. The people look at me with that side eye when I go into this store, because you can tell I'm not upscale. But Vons is very upscale. They're number 1 with the bougie. This is the bougie list. But until next time, man, it's the Breal Show.